Hi everyone, I'm Emily. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. It's a personal development channel talking about all sorts of fun topics of life and a little bit of fitness and health twist to it as well. First question, do you remember Daffy Duck? This guy that's on my shirt? Oh, there he is. Okay, there's Daffy. Okay, so last video we talked about intuition and using your gut instinct for the little decisions that you make throughout the day, like, oh, should I ask that question? Oh, should I text that person? Or not should, but you really feel you are led to do that. So tapping into those little moments and stepping into it and seeing what happens. So, oh, I feel I should text this person and tell them this, and then you do it. And then they're like, oh, I was just thinking about you. You know, there's this energy that happens that if we tap into it, we never know what can be on the other end of it. It could lead to all sorts of different things. It could actually be extremely life-changing. You know, if you're sitting in your office saying, oh, you have this gut feeling, I need to ask this question or say this thing in this meeting, and then you raise your hand and then you say it, it could change the entire meeting and situation. So really listening to those gut instincts and moments. Today we're going to talk about using your intuition for the large, big decisions in your life, like changing jobs, getting a pet, like a dog, because that could be life-changing, changing where you live, things like that. And it's really easy to have our head get in the way, our analytical mind get in the way, and you're trying to listen to your heart and your gut and then your head, and you don't know quite which one to listen to or what's going on, and it can get very overwhelming. So I'm going to give some tips today that can really help with that process on the using your intuition side of things. A couple things I wanted to mention first is to understand what your values are. Sit down and really write what you value, and that can really help the decision. And also learn who you are and learn what your personality is. Do some personality tests or do some strengths tests and study those strengths. Those can really understand, you know, how you work and who you are, and then help you make that decision. So having that that ground of knowing your values and yourself can help with the large, big decision making. So one of the first things you can try is to meditate. And if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. If you already do it, kudos, I would keep trying to do that. And one thing that meditation can, I almost said medication. One thing that meditation does is it really allows your mind to calm. It removes yourself from the situation. And of course we do have the thoughts still. They'll still go by. We don't want to push them out. We just let them go by. But eventually you'll find that it calms the mind and from the clutter. And this can really lead to a decision in that moment of meditation or right after, or the more that you do it, the more clear the decision will be. So really trying the meditation. Another thing is writing, just sitting down with a pen and paper and write, just let it all flow out. And you'll find, possibly, maybe you've experienced it before, that all of a sudden you can't keep up with the pen and your heart is just trying to pour out onto the paper and you can't physically keep up with what it's trying to say. And it's just such a beautiful thing. It's like an out-of-body experience almost, that eventually your mind-heart connection starts to kick in, and you might even end up making the decision right there while you're writing, or you'll discover something that can help things be more clear in the process. So writing can really help. Another thing is exercise. Yes, exercise can really help with decision making and leading to a really productive process in that. So one thing that exercise does, kind of like meditation, it can calm the mind, it removes you from the situation, and it relieves stress and anxiety, that you can start to think more clear. And there's been studies that after 2 hours of exercise, or the 2 hours after you exercise, your prefrontal cortex can work even better. It can lead to better decision making. You're more sharp, more focused. Your reaction time is better, and you just generally are thinking a little bit more clear. One thing that I have found after I exercise, and especially during it, my creative thinking starts to kick in, and I can really start to use that more as well. So really trying to exercise, whether it be, cardio, strength training can do that, or just any sort of movement can really help with the decision making. So meditation, writing, and exercise, which are all three great things you can add to your life just in general for overall mind-body health. And with decision making, you'll probably find that they're very, very helpful. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And one thing I would love to hear is, how do you use your intuition with decision making? What are some things that you've tried and some tools that you use to help tap into that intuition and gut instinct rather than letting the head get in the way? I would love to hear that, so comment below. Remember that you're awesome. The best is always yet to come, and keep stepping forward. Have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.